I did it. I didn't cry. I did not cry during the funeral episode. And I think I deserve a pat on the back for that. It was hard. I did tear up, but nothing fell down, so I don't count that as a cry. I wasn't like bawling or anything, so that was successful. Okay, the This Is Us challenge. I conquered it. I won. I did it. I did the damn thing. But we gotta talk about some things about this episode. Mainly, we gotta talk about the Wagoneer and what it means to the family and what it meant to Jack and all of that stuff and how that car was like the centerpiece of their family and how it became the centerpiece of their family. First of all, I'm gonna say what I said when I started watching the episode and I saw the car salesman. I was like, hey, it's Nate from The Office, because it's the same actor who played Nate in The Office, and I love Nate. I love Nate from The Office. I thought that he was one of those characters that got completely overlooked. He was like a Mose character, one of those characters like Mose that nobody really paid attention to, but whenever they pops up, they're really funny and they make you laugh. But anyway, back to This Is Us. First story I want to touch on is Kevin. Like, Randall and Kevin has a weird relationship, and we found out what Kevin's beef was. But to see how Kevin acted at the funeral, it will come off as Kevin just never learns. And he always has some animosity towards his brother. But I felt a different type of way. I was on Twitter, I saw a lot of people saying, damn Kevin, you always have to act like a drama queen and all of that stuff. But I'm like, I don't think he's so much acting like a drama queen as he's just looking for someone to blame for his father's death. Like, he's just angry. Like, I feel like Kevin gets a lot of, it takes a lot of heat for the stuff that he says or the way he acts all the time. But this show and the big three really show you how people handle things differently, different emotions. And one of the prime example of this is when they were standing at the tree, all of them, and you can see how Rebecca is dealing with it. But then if you look at the three of them, you see Kevin always hides his emotions. And that's weird because Kevin becomes an actor. So you'd expect that an actor would be, you know, very emotional. They'll let you see their emotions and so on. But Kevin's always hiding his emotions, and the only emotions you really see is just his angst. But at the tree, you could see Randall, and he's holding back. He's fighting to hold the tears back, just like he was when he was standing in the cemetery and looking at his father's urn when all of them were given his eulogy and all of that stuff. And you could just see him trying to hold back the tears. He's try not to bawl. And then you see Kate, she's crying. And you realize, well, these are just different type of emotion, because Kevin is standing there and he's almost stone-faced and he's just angry. And you have the anger, the one that shows a lot of emotions, which is Kate, and the one who is really want to cry, but he feels like if he cries, then he's gonna make everybody else cry, and he doesn't want to do that because he want to be strong for his mom, and that's Randall. Randall is always caring about everybody else, and he's so protective of his mother, and it's the same way with his wife. He's so protective that he doesn't want them to see him break down. So we've always known that about Randall, but the more you get to see Kevin and learn how Kevin deals with stuff like this, you realize that he just doesn't want to be too vulnerable. Maybe because of fear or whatever. But I can't give him too much like hate because of what he said about the watch at his father's funeral, because he was obviously just looking for someone to pin the blame on, especially because he wasn't there when it happened. And another thing, talking about the funeral, another thing that got me to like, you know, get a little bit teary-eyed was Miguel. Oh, Miguel's speech, and he said that Jack told him to drink a cup of water whenever he feels like he was about to cry, and then he said that there isn't enough water in the world to drink to not cry now that Jack is dead. And this is like, Miguel, I'm sorry I had any ill feelings towards Miguel, because now that we're getting to see that Miguel's actually just been a good guy this entire time, and we've just been giving him the cold shoulders and the side eyes this whole time just because he's not Jack. But he's a good guy. And also, Jack was a damn good parent, because I would definitely make those boys walk home after what they did. Damn right. Serve them damn right. Especially when Jack says, tell them about his brother. And I can't wait till the next episode, because then we're gonna get to see Jack in the war. Oh, gonna see young Jack in the war with Nikki. And I just really want to know more about Nikki, because Jack told him that Nikki was his best friend when he was 17, and they should be more grateful that they have each other. Not that not that Kevin really learned anything from that, because even now he's just repairing the relationship between him and Randall. So he has a lot to work on, which he's trying. Kevin is trying. Got a lot of issues he needs to work through, but he's trying. We got to see a little bit more of Kate and Jack's relationship, and it's always nice to see Jack and Kate, because he's always so sweet to her, and then to hear her tell him about the music that she liked and how she wanted to go see Alanis Morissette, and he's talking about Bruce Springsteen, and it's like, Jack is now an old dude, and now his little young daughter is telling him about the new pop singer, and he's talking about Bruce Springsteen. Talking about how good Bruce was, and how good Bruce is, and all that stuff. And then he got them tickets, but he never got to take them, because he died before they were able to go to the concert. But Rebecca is gonna take them. I like that we got to see what Jack said to the salesman and caused him to, you know, get the discount on the car. Because then you get to know what we've always known. The Pearsons are strong, and they're gonna be okay regardless of if Jack is there or not. And the thing is, Jack already knew that he was not going to outlive Rebecca, and he told her. He basically warned her. And I liked what he said, because I kind of relate to him when he said, whatever you do, don't bury me. And I was like, yes, finally someone understand what I've been saying for all these years. It's just this cold thought of being buried. And I don't know if I'm the only one with that fear, but I don't know. But anyways, I really like what he had to say to Rebecca when he thought that she might have some sort of brain tumor. It was really calming, and that's where the tree came from. And now that tree is a representation of Jack, and it was just something that he found spontaneously, and that's beautiful. And we got another visit. Well, not so much a visit, but Dr. K was at the funeral, and he spoke to Rebecca. And if you guys can remember, in season 1, when we first met Dr. K, he was dealing with the loss of his wife. He was dealing with the loss of his wife when we first met him, and it was very difficult for him to even move on. But then we see that same lady that spoke to him in the supermarket. They're dating now. Well, they're together. Maybe they've been married. I don't know. I don't know if I missed that part in this episode. But I was really glad to see Dr. K make a comeback because he's always been there to uplift Jack, and we find out that he was giving him advice and uplifting him even when Rebecca didn't know about it. He was giving him the talk. It wasn't just about the lemon talk, as they call it. The episode, it's what I expected. It was the morning and also the happy times, the good times before Jack died. So it was pretty good. I cannot complain about this episode. There wasn't a lot of twists and turns like the last one, but we can't handle all these twists and turns. It's gonna make us go crazy. We need some balance, especially since they gave us 2 episodes within the past 3 days. So, you know, we need a little break in between, and I guess that's why we got those 2 episodes right before the Olympics starts, so that the channel can focus on the Olympics and we can recover until next time, where we are gonna see more about Deja and possibly why she showed up at Randall's door. And also we're gonna get more stories about Toby and Kate and also Kevin. I'm looking forward to that, so I can't wait till it comes back in a few weeks. But until then, I'll be watching other shows like How to Get Away with Murder. I will definitely be doing a review on the next episode this week, hopefully on Thursday night or Friday. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day or night whenever you're watching this. Bye.